It's time. It is time to brew your best beer.
The 2016 Sjporr Challenge is dedicated to your friend and ours, Paul Wickstein. Brought to you by Brewcraft USA, iMake, Gladfield Malting, Yakima Valley Hops, The Grain Bill, Brewers Exchange, Cake Kingdom Homebrew Supply, Hiraki Homebrew, and a special thanks to our silver sponsors.
Clements Homebrew coming at you with the last of the Sjporr 2016 World Final beer reviews. And for the last one here, I've got 85D-65Y-76J. This is called Charlie Brown Ale. And it's 3.5% ABV, so quite low. 33 IBU, so looks like there's a lot of hops for brown ale. It said that it was bottled 5/1 of May 1st of 2017. I think that may be wrong. I'm guessing that was probably 2016. And says bottled from kegs. You can enjoy the lot. Please drink at 10 to 12C. And says the hops are Amarillo, Riwaka, malt is Gladfield Ale, Supernova, Dark Crystal, Brown, Light Chocolate, and Wireman Carafa Special 2. And they used US-05, so we're going to get this one open. It was just a very light hiss, and so I'm going to assume it's a lower carbonation. So I don't have to worry too much about the pour, so this should be fun. I'm going to leave some room to swirl it. But wow, that's beautiful. That's perfect color. Actually, there's a little bit of ruby red in there too, but it's got brown hues, red on the outside rim. Got a one-finger head. It's just light khaki, off-white. So it's a really pretty looking beer. All right, let's see what you can do with such a low ABV on the nose. Yeah, it's light, but you got that brown ale scent, which is nice. Yeah, it's you get that. You get a light amount of roast, a very light amount of like some chocolate on there. Just a very faint, light hint of like a caramel. I'm not really pulling up the hops, but we're gonna go for it. We're gonna dive in. So cheers. Okay, that's nice. That is a brown, and it's kind of fun. I mean, being so light, you don't know how much of that character you're gonna get. But you are getting those characters. You're getting a bit of the roast, more on the roast side, but a very, very light beer, easy drinking beer. It's an interesting malt bill, being only 3.3. You're not going to get lots and lots of character per se. So it's more on the roast side. I mean, just the slightest hint of some of the chocolate on there. And the roast is strong enough that I'm not really, I get a little bit of sweetness, but I'm not so much getting the like caramel characteristics, that type of thing coming through. I just poured the last of it through, what the heck, just to see. I'm not really getting the Amarillo characteristic. The Riwaka, I wouldn't know what to expect. I'd have to look that up. Amarillo typically will bring through maybe some citrus, particularly orange. But it's a nice beer. It's an easy drinking beer. You do get a light citrus on it, which is kind of interesting, but I think it's very balanced. In terms of how much you're getting. It's just, I would like maybe more, to be honest, but that's me. That's just a preference. But more the orange taste, because orange and chocolate's fun. It's like a medium carbonation on it. The body's light, but there's enough of the roast flavors that still fills the mouth kind of nicely, and that little bit higher carbonation actually I think it probably could have done with a slightly lower carbonation. Might have been nice on this one, but it's very refreshing. We've got a warm spring day, or almost spring. I think we're a day or two away officially. So this is a nice beer to be drinking out in the sun like this. I may have just picked up just maybe a hint of some orange. I might be deceiving myself on the nose. And as it's warmed, it's kind of changed. It's kind of mellow. It's gotten a little earthy. I think there's just a hint of oxidation. I love the concept of this beer and I think the brewer probably should have done a rebrew for the international, because if the hops were from May of last year and it's now into March, you're not going to get, you're getting more tea character and more herbal type characters now, and would have benefited from making a fresh batch. But it's a fun beer indeed. I bet it was really good fresh. So thanks again to 85D-65Y-76J. This is the Charlie Brown Ale. This last of the World Competition beers. And good luck to everyone. It's going to be fun to see how this year plays out. Cheers.